as you guys enter the Stonehill Inn, your friend Toblin Stonehill, that you guys remember from previous adventures, eagerly greets you and cheerfully points you toward the common area where you can hear laughter.
What was his name again?
Toblin Stonehill. Remember your friend?
Vaguely.
He points you toward the. He congratulates you guys, pats you on the back, shakes hands, and smiles, cheerfully and shyly. Points you toward the common area where you can hear laughter and camaraderie and loud, boisterous, drunken discussions. And you guys can see off to the side there, the common room is packed with folks from Phandalin and everything. When you walk into the common room, the entire tavern goes dead still, and silence fills the building for a moment. Everyone in here is peering at your party. It's almost unbearable. And then suddenly, men start slamming their beer mugs into the table with a cadence. And seconds later, the crowd erupts with an aggressive sound that goes, "Ruh, ruh, ruh, ruh." And suddenly, a man that you recognize as Tarbin, Tarbin Tull, the bard that you guys met before at the Wayside Inn, he leaps up atop a table and smiles at your group and begins to play his lute in unison with the slamming and chanting. And after that all kind of comes together, Tarbin starts to sing. "Ruh, ruh, behold the Dragonslayer, Barik is his name, crushing dragon skulls, for that is Barik's game. He traveled to Thundertree in search of a worm, a party of adventurers, stay clear of feel their scorn. Ruh, ruh, ruh. Venomfang the dragon chased children in the streets. Many tried to stop him and they meet their fates. The dragon felt immortal and took whatever he liked until the fateful day that Barik entered his life. Ruh, ruh, ruh." Everyone in the place just joins in and screams in the chorus, "Behold the Dragonslayer! Barik is his name!" And they're just chanting this song, and the song continues in this fashion for a few more minutes, and colorful lyrics and multiple verses come out. And then finally, as everything dies down, men hurry over to pat each of you on the back. They shake your hands and even ask for autographs. And there's many requests from folks for tales of your travels, and one pushes another as everybody gets in an opportunity to touch everybody in Barik the Dragonslayer's adventure party. Finally, Tarbin sets down his lute, and he steps forward with a grin, and he says, "Welcome back to Phandalin, friends." Tarbin moves to Barik and says, "Ah, the Dragonslayer himself, so good to see you, dear friend." After a pause and making sure everyone sees him with his arm around you, Tarbin turns back and asks, "What crazy adventures have you gotten into lately?" And before you even have a chance to say anything, he laughs, turns, and moves to Amarius. "'Tis Amarius, the king of the fireball." He looks slightly afraid to touch you, Amarius, and he awkwardly moves along and pulls up to Varys. Here he states,
"My teeth."
"Varys, like me, the fairest of this hearty party, perhaps we can sit down together and talk sometime about nature." Smiling, he quickly moves to Belgrum. "Ah, Belgrum, the stories do not do you justice. Clearly you are an iron-clad dwarvish fighter worthy of any battle." Sliding his finger down Belgrum's armor, Tarbin chuckles and moves on to Uvlin. "Watch your pockets, folks. This one's a sly one." He punches you in the shoulder and winks at you and then feints looking for his wallet before laughing and moving on to Ramasu.
Wait, before he laughs and moves on?
Yeah. Before Uvlin even has a chance to respond, Toblin takes a deep breath.
Grabbing something out of his pockets there.
That'll do it.
Roll initiative.
Taking a deep breath, Toblin moves on and he moves over to Ramasu and he says, Grand Master Shifu Ramasu, the leader of the Lotus Monastery of the Soaring Hand. Tarbin bows gracefully before popping back up and stating, for he is the master brewer and owner of the Lomo Trappist Ale Brewery. Holding his mug high, Tarbin continues, and he's the one we have to thank for this delicious beverage that we all hold in hand. A hearty, hear, hear chant fills the room. Smiling, Tarbin looks at Rama and takes a sip. Before anyone can say anything, Tarbin wraps up his speech by saying, hear ye, hear to and forthwith, and to all within earshot who may bear witness. The party of Barik the Dragonslayer is always welcome in Phandalin. A cheer rises in agreement. Then Tarbin finishes, and I have taken the liberty, he looks each of you in the eye, of ordering you dinner and drinks on me. On top of that,
and when he says that, Uvlin holds up his coin purse and says, you might need this.
he grabs it and chuckles and slaps you and then looks wryly at you. And he says, I even bought you an aged bottle of your favorite elvish tree bird wine. The crowd is in awe. And Tarbin turns back to you guys, grins, and quietly asks, perhaps I may try a sip. Just then, 2 barmaids walk in with platters of food and drinks. The tavern erupts in cheering and laughter as they place a king's feast before you all. And as the cheering dies down and people back away to give you room, you've got 2 tables full of all of the different foods available here, and mugs of ale, and even, as promised, an elvish tree bird wine bottle.